I have lockpicks, but should we try and just break this car and see what kind of nasties come? Why not? Let's do it. Oh, oh, that's not good. What? What's that noise? What's happening? Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die on Escape from Tarkov with the New York City map mod, better biomes, urban decay, and BWS vehicles. So, I found this little place here called Subway Surveillance right behind Rex's place. That's Rex's place right over there. And I think we're going to utilize this place for Horde Night 7. There's a lot more to this place than it looks, than what we can see here, because it goes underground, into a subway. And, so what we're going to do, oh, there's some oil right there. Should we, I have lockpicks, but should we try and just break this car and see what kind of nasties come? Why not? Let's do it. Oh, shit! Oh, that's not good! What? What's that noise? What's happening? Why do I get myself into these things? Whatever that was, we're infected. Holy shit! Oh, I'm out of stamina. I can't get away from him. This isn't good. This is not good. Oh, shit. Ouch. Okay, you know what? Good God almighty. What the hell? All right. Let's take one of these to get rid of the infection. Holy oh, you didn't die? Okay. We got both a sprained arm and a sprained leg. Alright, note to self. Don't do that. God, what is this thing? Oh shit, you're not dead yet? I need to pay more attention. Oh, this must be a, that's a white. It looks like it's got the body of a white, but it's got a welding helmet on. But like, everything turned black and the music was scary and I was scared. Oh. Okay, from now on, we're gonna lockpick cop cars. That was... God. Wow. Never a dull moment, right? Okay, let's let's go back there. I don't think that was the only zom that spawned in, though, so let's see what else is back here. Jesus. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh, man. We are in bad shape now, too. Okay, I'll tell you what, man. I'm starting to think that Escape from Tarkov, well, and combined with New York City map is just every bit as brutal as Rebirth was. Maybe in a little bit different ways, but holy shit. Okay. What are we going to get for our trouble? Okay, weapons that we, both weapons that we already have. That wasn't worth it. Oh, lordy. Okay. So, anyway, there's a couple things I like about this building. One is it's very small and compact, meaning we don't have to do a whole lot with it, and it's 5,000 hit point material, so it's pretty tough. It's concrete level. I just don't know, like I said, I don't know how intense Horde Night 7 is going to be on this mod. So yeah, you're not all the yahoos that, oh man, I am like kind of hurt. Okay, let's try out our new hand cannon here. Okay, how about if we don't miss? Oh shit. Oh, this takes forever to reload. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's no doubt about it that it packs a punch, but that is a seriously long reload time, and there's only 5 shots in the chamber. So, yeah, okay. It might be fun to play around with every once in a while, but I don't think it's going to be a viable weapon. Whew, okay. Anyway, back to this. Right, so 5,000 hit points, compact building, we don't have to do a lot with it. And what we can do is escape down into the subway if we're gonna get if we get breached. The thing is what the hell are we gonna do once we get into the subway? I mean, how are we gonna? Yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do? So I don't know yet. And also, I only went down here just a little ways. I didn't go like all the way down, so I'm not sure what to expect. So we're gonna investigate that. Plan B, which is a little more risky, would be to, you know, maybe cut a hole in the ceiling here and have just a ladder going up there that we could escape up to the top. But then, you know, then we're pinned at that point. And if it was a normal vanilla 7-day horde, I wouldn't worry about it. They wouldn't be able to bring this building down. But again, I don't know. It might not be a normal vanilla 7-day horde. And we got fucked up. Okay, our infection's about ready to go, but we can't do anything about the sprains. Maybe we should go see if, what time? 6:30? I bet Rec isn't open yet. I want to sell off some of this stuff and get rid of it. I went ahead and repaired these too, just to increase their sell price. Alright, well, here, let's do this. Let's put that stuff in there, and we'll put these extra weapons in there too. And that, yeah, that gets us encumbered. Okay, so let's start off by exploring this, because this is going to be really easy. We're going to break the door out, and we're going to put the usual, you know, half pulls and all that kind of bullshit in there. And then, you know, the plan will be to use a combination of melee and guns to defend. And I have some concrete mix, so, you know, we'll just use that to try and keep the place repaired. This is bulletproof glass. Oh, that's broken. All right. I might plug those up just with cobble, because I'd rather have them all just come to this location. But let's just go explore down here and see what the deal is. And man, this thing saved our ass. That white was just absolutely horrifying. Oh man. Okay. So I just kind of went down a little ways here and you know, didn't really do a whole lot more past this point. But this looks like it goes out into the subway here, but that door's locked. And then this goes into... Oh, there's a dude. Okay. Let's just conserve... Oh, that was smart. I went a little too far forward there. And just kind of assess the situation down here and see if it might be worth... or if we could do something more down here. Is this... Yeah, okay, that's still 5,000 hit points. So that's good to know. Oh. Oh, they're in there. Okay. Reload. How is it that we killed the armored guy in 1 or 2 shots and this guy's still alive? I don't know. Weird. So yeah, let's just check this place out and see what our potential options are if we did decide to retreat down here. And, oh, nice. Bag drop. There's a wallet. That should give us some coin, or cash, I guess. Rubles. 252, okay. Oh! Wow, okay. There's a stash down here. Pretty nice one, too. Alright, let's see if we can open this up without wasting our 10 lockpicks. Okay, there goes 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got it in 5. Eagle gunpowder, a TNT brick. Okay. See what's in Mo Power. A light bulb. Shoddy Messiah. Another one of those thingies. And, oh, 2 weapon repair kits. That was worth the price of admission right there. Some more cement. Steel 2-part. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we wouldn't really want to retreat into this room because that's it. That's all we would have. Oh, okay, where did... Oh, okay, hold on. That's locked. You know what we could do? I'd kind of like to know... Here, let's look. We're still here. But where is this? Okay, let's... Oh, yeah, but you know what? We're not all the way back up to the surface is the thing. But that's a steel hatch. That's... Okay, one possibility... Oh, wreck just open. Is... Those are concrete. Okay, so I could break the first 2 ladder rungs out. And then we could jump up here and then just shoot down on them from here. Only thing that could backfire on us with that is if the zombies get on the other end of this and then start coming, you know, trying to get to us through here. If some zombies are down here and some are up there, we'd be in big trouble. I suppose what I could maybe do is cut a hole. You know, maybe through here and dig a tunnel with some kind of an escape route mechanism. So that could work. I'd kind of like to know what's beyond that hatch, though. Yeah, we have 25 seconds left on this spring. Okay, that's a possibility. Going out into the subway is a possibility too. Oh, we got a dude right here. Okay, let's check this stuff. Some Dan Jackils. Okay. This is just another utility closet. Let's go this way before we go out into the subway. Oh. Ow, fuck you. This leads into a locker room. What's that? Armor schematic. This schematic unlocks all recon, assault, survivalist armor pieces. Wow, okay. And then 690 rubles. So... Oh, I guess, yeah, we'll probably have to make that in the workbench. So we could make the full assault set. Alright, well, we certainly aren't going to be able to do that anytime soon. I think that's all of the armor in the whole game, though, because there's only the 4 sets in Escape from Tarkov. They removed all the, you know, all the other stuff. Okay, that was a good find right there for sure. How much health does this give? It gives 21. Okay, let's take one of those. Plus we get our food topped off. And we'll take one of these. And I think because we're banged up pretty damn bad there, let's take one of these big health kits. That was nice too that we found 2 weapon repair kits. Very cool. Another clothing shelf. Okay. Let's go see what else is around here. This is a bathroom. That's not lootable. I still can't believe, man, that way. Okay, there's something there too. This is like a little office area. Interesting. Let's pick those up for selling. There's a server there. I hear a generator running. Oh, fuck! That scared the hell out of me. Alright. Let's let him punch a hole in the door and then we'll use the hand cannon on him. Oh! Damn it! You fucker. Oh, no, no, no. No time to reload. Whew. Okay. I need to be more careful. I do indeed. We're very fortunate we didn't get any criticals from that motherfucker. And if we did, I would have deserved it. Alright, let's check these desks. Alright, we got a honey. So we replenished the 1 honey we used thanks to the white. What's that? Printer paper. Printer paper can be scrapped to obtain big amounts of paper. Oh, that's like a ream of paper. How much is a big amount? 30. Okay. Fair enough. What's gonna happen when I press this? Guess nothing. Okay, so we have a spiral stair here. It goes up to here. See, this gives us some possibilities too. All right. Hey, we found Jiggly's house. Working vending machines. Okay. Nightstands. Possible chance for some armor. There's a door there. There's Jiggly's purse. Ooh, silver, nice. We need that. We need that to craft. There's a couple. I think 2 things that we need for this. Yeah, moonshine and the purified water canister thingy. Okay, we are really encumbered at the moment, so we might have to ditch some things. So let's get rid of the stone. This we can scrap. This we can scrap. We don't need the grass. We don't need 1 thingy of rotting flesh. We can get rid of the lead and the iron. That's easy enough for us to get. We can eat the... are we hungry? No, we're not hungry, so that would be a waste. Let's not do that. Alright, well, that helped a little bit. Oh, jeez. We haven't, done this yet. I didn't kill you guys? Oh, can I not cheese? Okay, I'm wasting ammo. Guess you can't cheese these guys through the door, eh? It's just as well. We shouldn't be able to do that anyway. Either that or I just kept missing him, which is also entirely possible. Here. Stick your head up there. Oh, no. Hey. You fucker. If I can't hit you through the door, you shouldn't be able to hit me through the door. Oh, he's armored. We must have... Yeah. We took his limbs off. Okay. Through the door, we took his limbs off. All 4 of them. My God. How the hell did we... Oh! Bomb. Right. I forgot. We threw a bomb in here. Okay. I was gonna say, man, how did I take all 4 of his limbs off through a small hole in the door? No. Okay. What's that do? I don't know. This is turning out to be quite the adventure. Okay, so that's all there is here, but again, this could potentially be a place that we could retreat to. I could like break out these spiral stairs and just put a ladder up to here. But again, you know, once we do that, we're pinned. And the main problem with that is if the Horde has another route to get to us, like from up above, and they start coming at us that way, you know? But if we held out for a really long time and it was getting close to the end of the night, you know, that could work. But it looks like that's as far as this little area goes. So that gives us 2 options. It gives us the ladder option, or run to that room, and we could, you know, we could close these doors behind us just to buy ourselves a little bit of time to get, you know, get in place. So, yeah, though, no, I don't need that. I can mine that. So those are some options. Does this give us health? Oh man, we're really fucked up again, aren't we? If we... Here, let's take one of these. Okay. Now, this door to the subway is locked. So we're gonna have to break it, but let's take a quick look out here. The problem though now is I'm really encumbered. Interesting. Okay, let's just go down here and look through this opening and see what's on the other side. Look, wow, look how far this goes. But, you know, the map that we're playing on has a lot of underground areas. That goes for a long way down there. Okay. What's making that noise? Comes on up above, maybe? Okay, let's... I mean, what would we do without... we'd have to build something down here. Is this half block? Whoops. Wait. Is that sitting in water? Alright, so we could build some kind of a... I don't know, maybe wall, a wall on both sides with an opening to fight them kind of idea. But for Horde Night 7, since we don't really have concrete yet, didn't really want to do a lot of actual building. That's why I wanted to kind of just use a POI and, yeah, that's 5,000 hit point. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go get rid of some of this stuff. And I'd really like to know what's above that steel hatch, but I don't want to break the steel hatch to figure that out. It's like it came to right around in here, but there's obviously something underground. Okay. Is that... Can we lockpick that hatch? Open it with a lockpick? I don't know. Is that... what is that place over there? I don't know. I'll have to go check it out. Let's go do our turn in to Wrecked. And if he gives us the bunker quest again, I'm going to take it again. I mean, why not, right? Do I have a... Oh yeah, I want to sell all of this stuff to him too. Yeah, we don't need those two weapons. We already have both of those. So let's put a couple other things back in here. Okay.
Come near me again, and I'll cut. Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn, this is all I can spare.
You know, of all of the things he's offering us, let's just take the 2 first aid bandages to replenish some of the ones we've used. And then Are you going to give us the bunker? Oh, no, he's not. He's going to
Look,
give us something else.
Blockhead, I'll give you some work, but you better. I've had enough
Mushroom
of your bullshit.
mining.
Get out of my sight.
Clear zombies to the south. That's going to be in the city. I mean, we're going to start. What's this?
I don't like you.
Hobo cave.
But
Yeah, let's
they
do that.
Can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to the base and offload, and then decide what to do. Figure out a plan. All right. I forgot to sell stuff to him.
I'll sell you food.
Plus, I'm going to sell some of these extra tools that we keep getting because we just don't need that many. So let's sell that. I wonder if I should keep those. I don't know. I think we will for the moment. Okay, that gets us up to 9,823 coin.
Now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Get out of my store. Look, we've unlocked 7 encumbrance slots. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, let's go back and start working on the place. And I think we're going to give this a try. Now, if the Horde is more or less the same as vanilla, we should have no trouble. Famous last words, right? We should wrench these cars too so the Horde doesn't blow them up. We should have no trouble, holding them off, and, this building should hold. But if the Horde is nastier than vanilla, then who knows what's going to happen. But let's go ahead and get it prepared anyway. And I want to go see if I can lockpick that hatch, because it would be really nice to know what is above it. If I break it, then like I said, I don't have its protection anymore, and I can't make another one of those anytime soon. But it's possible that what's above it could make it real easy for the Horde to get to us from that end. Which means we would totally be fucked if we used the ladder solution. That also is not going to protect us from cops either, from spit. So that's another kind of downside to that plan. Alright, let's open this up. So I grabbed my cobblestone and my concrete mix. Okay, let's go ahead and bust this door out. Okay, get that out of the way too. Now, we're going to need a way to get into here, so I think what we'll do is we'll punch a hole through here, and then we'll put a ladder down on the outside and on the inside so that we have a means of ingress and egress. I don't think that's the block we should be taking out. I think we should be taking out this block. If we did decide to retreat to this roof, we should probably make some kind of a shelter so, we're protected from cop spit and buzzards if they come in. And bats, too. That's right, we have bats with urban decay. I wouldn't be surprised if all of those bastards try and attack you on Horde night. Definitely need a shelter up here if I decide retreating to the roof is our plan. Okay. I think we want 2 ladders here. Well, that's going to be kind of weird, huh? We should still be able to do this. Let's go with. Let's do a scaffolding ladder. I like scaffolding ladders. Okay, so we can hop up here. Man, we got to be careful not to... In fact... Yeah, you know what we should do is... Whoops. Let's put them... this way. So that way we have a little bit of space here to pop up over the ladder and we're not jumping right over the side. I can just see myself doing that on Horde Night. That would not be good. Okay. So we got that done. Let's we'll just upgrade those to cobble. And we don't really need to repair that. We have a very limited amount of concrete mix, so got to be careful with it. Okay, now, even though it'll look weird because it's a half block, we should be able to put a hatch over this to prevent, you know, either bats or vultures from potentially flying down in here. Of course, we might not need to do that if we're going to build a shelter up here. Yeah, let's, how many of these can I make? 452. Let's make 100 of these. Now let's make 50. Okay, so again, I know this looks weird because of the half blocks, but it is what it is. This, if we did this, I think all we would end up doing is just hunkering down. I mean, yeah, because see, the Horde's going to be... Oh, that's an idea. We could do a pit and fire down on top of them. I'd have to cut all of this out, which would be a bit of a pain in the ass, but doable. Okay, so... Yeah, I'd probably want the pit to be a 4x4 area. And we could put bars over it. And then we could just, like, fire down on top of their head. Because that way, you know, we're still fighting them and not just hunkering down and waiting out the night kind of thing. So there are possibilities. And that's all, again, assuming that we just stay here and we don't try and go down into the subway down below. Okay, let's just get this outlined. We still have to figure out if we're going to do this, how we're going to get into the place. I think maybe what we would do is put a door in there and then just a ladder on the outside. The lip of that might give us a little bit of grief. Can we do this? No, we can't. All right, well, I mean, I can cut this away. There we go. I might cut these back out and turn the ladder, you know, facing this way now that we have a wall there. Because I wasn't originally, you know, planning on having a door. Let's just do a wood door for now, because I'm still kind of in design mode. Not 100% sure we're going to do things exactly like this. So let's put that there. And if we do, you know, we'll upgrade this to an iron door. Okay, so then what we would do here is just enclose ourselves, and I will upgrade all of this to cobble. We can't afford to do concrete, but cobble should be good enough for vultures and presumably the bats. And it's just going to be a basic box, nothing fancy. could maybe, and should probably, actually. Actually, we could make, if we made the whole thing out of scaffolding, it wouldn't be able to spit through it. Unless that's changed. I don't think it has. That way we can shoot up, you know, if we do get vultures or whatever. Okay, so let's go here and let's go scaffolding, and then we need to, what happens if we do an on face? Yeah, that should work. Okay. So yeah, we'll just upgrade this whole thing to cobblestone. And I'll break this ladder back out and put it going this way. And that should take care of this for us. Now what we're gonna do is let's make some more building blocks. Let's like maybe 20 more. And we want those to actually be, well, or we're gonna do the typical you know, quarter block thingy. One thing about the I mean, I love the game, obviously I do, but one thing that I wished we had new ways to fight the Horde, because those of us who have been playing this game for a long time have been using this same trick forever. I mean, it works. So that's why I still do it, but I don't know. I just wish there was some new way we could fight the Horde. Because it feels like we really haven't had that, you know? There are some other shapes that could possibly work for this. I just don't remember what all those shapes are. Like maybe the window plates? Can zombies go through the middle of that? I don't know if they can or not. Rounded square. What is the... I'd be really surprised if they could go through that. It'd be a little tough for us to melee through that, but we could certainly shoot through it. Just kind of toying with some ideas here. Yeah, I don't know. That, probably not for the top, but potentially for the bottom. And if we get a spider or a dog, you know, we could shoot him. Which we could still probably hit him with this too. Pretty sure they wouldn't be able to come through there, but I don't know that for a fact. And if they can, we're fucked. Okay, that's the wall stud block. You'd think they'd be able to crawl through that, though. It's a pretty big opening. Yeah, I don't think I would trust that unless I could figure out a way to test it. I just don't... the circle would work, too. I just don't know... See, that's a pretty damn big opening. I would think they could probably get through that. I'd be very surprised, though, if they could get through this other one that we were doing. Yeah, the door window combo trim, maybe? I don't know. Could a spider jump up and go through that, though? What if we tilted it sideways? Like this. I don't know. I don't know if they could fit through that or not. Seems to me like they possibly could. So can we do something like this but a little thicker? Yeah, this I think this is the double pull. There we go. I'd feel more comfortable with that. I think we could make that work. I don't think the spider would be able to crawl through there. And, you know, we could even just do that too. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to get through that. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'll tell you what though, let me know what shapes you guys have used more recently for this kind of a thing. I know that, you know, there's certainly other options, but I've used this setup before, and it's pretty reliable. And then we're gonna double it up too, just to make it even stronger. Okay, then I think what I would do is just put... there. To provide a little more support also. So I think that'll work. I think that'll get the job done. Okay, so I'll get this upgraded. These will upgrade, at least the center ones. I'll upgrade to concrete. How much concrete do I have? I've got 374. That means we can do 37 blocks, but we need to save some of it for repairing too. So what I would maybe do, okay, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we did these horizontals in concrete, that would be 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 12 blocks. And that still then leaves us probably a decent enough amount to repair with that. Okay. So I think we have a solution here. Now, the question, though, is let's go back down here. Now, if I decide to do the retreat down the subway thing, what I would probably do is... what would I do? Can I get a block in here? I can. Okay. What I would probably do is block this. Put a block here. And can I put one here? Come around here. I'd figure out some way to block this and probably put some hatches, or maybe what we could do is just put a bunch of doors behind us. You know, and it's not going to hold them for long, but it'll slow them down a bit, you know. Why doesn't that want to go in there? I don't know. Get off my lawn. Why does that go in there? I don't know. Okay, let's try it down here. Okay, it'll go here. And then we can just put a block in there. But the idea is, you know, we have a series of doors that we shut behind us. You know, just to buy us some time to get down here and kind of get situated. I don't know what to do out here, so I don't think we'll do anything out there. But what we don't want to go in these rooms. But what we would do is we would run through here. And where's the... Yeah, here's the room with the ladder. So, can I open this? No, I can't. Shit. It sounds like there's a generator up there. Okay. The other option, like we talked about, is that we break these stairs out, and then I just build myself a ladder going up there, and then we just hang out on that upper floor until the night's over. Possibly cut a hole. Oh, geez. Here, let's try something. Possibly cut a hole through the floor so we can shoot down on them, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, we could do that potentially. Oh wow, that's all concrete too. Shit. Okay. Gonna have a little bit of pick action to do. I think we have enough of a plan to make this work though. I may not come down into the subway at all. But if I do, you know, I'll break these 2 rungs off for sure, so we have this potential option. Yeah, I don't know. Now here's another thing that we could maybe do is if we did the ladder thing, so we hunker here, we just shoot down there with the 2 rungs broken out. If it seemed like they were up above us and trying to break through here, we could, you know, which means at least some of the Horde's going to be up there. We could try and fight our way back through here and run to this other room and retreat, you know, up to this upper floor. And again, I'll take these, at least the first 2 levels of this out. I'm kind of thinking we probably will not need to do that, though. I think our above ground solution is probably adequate. But, you know, it's good to have options. For sure. So this we just block. And upgrade it to cobble. And again, this is not designed to hold them. It's just designed to delay them. Well, okay, wait a minute. What if we did... Oh, can hardly get through there. What if we did create another place to fight them here? It would be a pretty good killing corridor. And then, you know, if it looks like this is going to get breached, then we retreat down to here and we fight them here. And if it looks like that's going to get breached... Oh, you know what, though? Something just occurred to me. The Horde could spawn down here. Or... Here, let's get this ready in case... Oh, right. That just leads right up to daylight. They could come down through here and come up the other way. So, yeah, that's probably not a good idea to fight in the corridor. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. In fact, we should... Let's put a door... here too, just so it's not wide open. And yeah, okay. Most likely and most definitely if the Horde is just a normal vanilla 7-day Horde, we'll have no trouble, you know, fighting them here. And if things really went to shit, you know, we could come up here. I'll cut a little pit in the floor here so we can, you know, shoot down on them. And this will probably work okay. Here's the thing, though. If this ends up not working okay and we're up there, we're probably not going to be able to make it past them to get down into the subway anyways. But, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, this is going to be our plan. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I'm going to spend the daytime tomorrow getting this all upgraded and ready to go. And I probably won't start the episode until Horde Night itself starts. It looks kind of jank, doesn't it? Unless I really, you know, unless I really make a lot of headway and we still have plenty of time to go do a job or two. We'll see. But most likely, when we start the next episode, it'll be at the beginning of Horde Night 7, and we'll see how things go. So, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.